position. Standing 6 feet 8 inches, number 14, Sam Hogan.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Joel Embiid is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then it's Goran Dragic. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Scott. Here's Divac. Inside. Johnson with a bucket.
Boy, quality find that time by Worthy. I'm sure he could have taken that shot himself, but he'd rather find a teammate with a better look.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Embiid. Now Leonard. Back to Embiid. Leonard finds Embiid. Here's Antetokounmpo. Drops in the layup for two. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
Here's Divac. And Embiid with the block. Dragic passes to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
Here's Johnson. Shoots from 12. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Dragic passes to Embiid. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dragic. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Johnson inside. Embiid's there. Here's Scott. No good with the triple. Embiid finds Leonard. Dragic outside. Lets the three fly. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Divac. Here's Perkins. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Dragic. Antetokounmpo inside.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Leonard against Washington. And stolen by Leonard. The finish! Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Here's Drew. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To stop the run. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Dominant defense from Leonard, making a big effort to get his hand on the shot and swat it down. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Joel Embiid. at the line for 2.
And he makes a first.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Teagle. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:07 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Joel Embiid.
Good job that time by Michael Thompson, able to get that shot in the air while taking the foul.
Michael Thompson taking 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second free throw, no good.
And Thompson, as reliable a big man as you'll find in this league, especially when it comes to scoring.
Dragic passes to Antetokounmpo. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Washington. Here's Teagle. Here he goes. Pass to Campbell. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
Here's Teagle, defended by Jones. Puts it up. That one a little long.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And so it's Las Vegas with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Scott for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He can do so much offensively, but firing off the catch and shoot, I think, is where Scott is most effective.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and then it's Goran Dragic, and it's Jones in at the 2.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
And I like that Dragic can either run your offense or be your offense. By that, I mean he can find shots for himself as easily as he does for others.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And for Los Angeles, here's Worthy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Divac. Here's Scott, defended by Jones. 4 on the clock. 13 feet out. Scott can't get it to go. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then it's Goran Dragic. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jones in at the 2.
Oh, wow.
And when the Greek freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Embiid, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team, Magic Johnson. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both. Here's Dragic. 7 points in the game. Here's Embiid. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Scott. No good on the triple. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Smith, he's checked in for Scott. Jones hits them both. Now Johnson. Pass to Worthy. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Boy, the poise that Worthy brings to his game, I mean, it's impressive. He keeps his cool even in tough situations, and he always seems to allow the game to come to him.
Good on both. Johnson against Dragic. Pass to Jones. Shot is good. Dragic making the play. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, at this point of his career, nothing phases Dragic, brushing off the contact like a pro.
Pass to Green. Here's Smith. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Leonard passes to Jones. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Oh, and Leonard has some of the biggest hands in the game, using them to haul in offensive boards.
There's 1:54 left in the second. Outside Johnson. Here's Worthy. Leonard defending. And there it is for him.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option. Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Round of applause for your dance team.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Leonard. Shot is good. Dragic making the play.
Assisted.
Dragic has got assist number 5 here tonight. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Worthy. Here's Drew. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Worthy. Leonard defending. Worthy can't hit. Dragic with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Leonard. Back to Jones. Leonard outside. Launches it. And Campbell pulls it down. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Teagle. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Jones, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Jones. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Teagle, defended by Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Worthy. Here's Campbell. Leonard defending. Fades away. That shot missing. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
35.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Worthy. Outside Johnson. They get it back. Pass to Scott. And here's Johnson. Here's Scott. Here's Divac. Embiid covers. Tries yet again. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Kevin Durant is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Worthy. Pass to Scott. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
Scott really attacking inside, relying on his agility to get that shot up and down.
Now here's Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to Worthy. Back to Johnson. Here's Perkins. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Scott. From the top of the key, and he comes up with a bucket. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now here's Leonard, guarded closely. Here's Embiid. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Green's checked in for Los Angeles.
Your youth dance team.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Johnson. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Dragic. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over it.
Back to Johnson. Here's Divac. Embiid covers. Divac can't get it to go. Outside Jones to the paint. Here's Worthy. Pass to Scott. Here's Worthy. Left side, Green. Shoots over Durant. Durant pulls it in. Johnson against Dragic. Embiid with it. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
From deep, Johnson gets the 3-ball to go. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
It's now time for a T-shirt giveaway. Let's hear you get loud. Let's give them a big round of applause. Your youth dance team.
1:36 left in the third. Dragic passes to Jones. And here's Jokic, defended by Thompson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Jones. Back to Antetokounmpo. Leonard for 3. They grab their own miss. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
You know, rebounding is all about timing and effort pursuing the ball, and Jokic is a very dependable rebounder, in part because he's not afraid to get himself dirty and get in the mix.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Pass to Drew. The 3-ball. Here's Worthy. 58 seconds left in the third quarter here. Throws it up high. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Washington's checked in for Los Angeles. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Dragic passes to Leonard. From outside the arc. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. To the inside. Here's Teagle. Uses the glass on the layup.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You're crafty at drawing contact. Dragic relishes getting inside and putting the defense in compromising situations.
Goran Dragic, 2 shots.
So he gets them both. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here they come. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
A dynamic two-way player. Leonard is especially gifted at turning defense into offense.
Here's Teagle.
Away team foul. Jones. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Drew. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. And so it's Las Vegas with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The visitors with the ball. Johnson is out there with Smith. Then it's Washington, and it's Thomas in at the 4 spot. And the basket by Dragic.
Yeah, Dragic has found his rhythm on offense, and when he's rolling, the Dragon can do a lot of damage.
Smith outside. Here's Thomas. Pass to Washington. Outside Johnson. Here's Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Cartwright with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Home team foul. Magic Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Bill Cartwright. At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
Well, Bill Cartwright, to me, has all the tools he needs to be a real force at his position. A big frame, long arms, good intelligence and toughness. He can do a lot for you down low.
Green's checked in for Los Angeles. Now Los Angeles with it. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Washington. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Jones drives in. Knocks it loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you got to attribute that to the aggressiveness of Smith. He knows exactly how to draw the foul.
Thompson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the second free throw is good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. To the left wing. Back to Dragic. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Back to Smith. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Much appreciation for the energy that Tony Smith brings to the floor. I mean, a guy who certainly has a positive attitude and can fire up the rest of his team because of it.
Tony.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Kerr. Pass to Jones. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's a heads-up play by Kerr, finding the open man and getting him the ball on time and on target. Well done.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Johnson passes to Smith. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Hey, shooting percentage always a function of shot selection. Thompson takes good shots.
Here's Tomjanovich. He's guarded by Washington. Embiid passes to Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the
And a missed layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Down low. Back to Washington. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. Inside. From the high post. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Thompson outside. With a 9-footer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Smith outside. Back to Thompson. Pass to Green. And the baseline jumper, no good. Here's Kerr, covered by Johnson. Now Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
Shooting for the
free throw drops for Embiid.
Joel Embiid taking 2 shots.
And Embiid drops them both. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Washington outside. Pass to Drew. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He can't hit that time. Here's Dragic. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.